told her if she stays through the video, she gets a squeezy meat afterwards.
Yes, you do. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. We have more junk food. I went and picked up some of the leftover winter treats from Aldi. And so we're going to...
This all comes from Aldi?
This is all Aldi.
All right.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So we're gonna munch on all those. We're going to start...
This episode is not sponsored by Aldi.
It is not sponsored by Aldi.
But feel free to sponsor us.
Exactly. Anybody can sponsor us. Our 2 or 3 viewers would really, really love it. Then we could get more food to put in our face. So we're going to start with the turkey stuffing crackers, because they're really the oldest. And there's not many of these left in the store, by the way.
And we're really good at eating expired food.
Yeah. A lot of people on the internet have said that these are really, really good. Okay. They're similar to a chicken and a biscuit
that was my
kind of idea.
Basically, turkey and a biscuit instead of chicken and a biscuit.
Exactly. So
probably going to be similar flavor, texture, all that good stuff.
Yep. It looks like a chicken and a biscuit.
Looks, I mean, it does, but it's got more, like, seasoning type
stuff on it. I'm very far away from the camera today. So. Yeah,
but it turns out that it's really good at picking this stuff up. So, like, a lot of that stuff you were showing, you were saying, like in the ice cream video, I don't know if you can see this, it saw it.
Yeah.
So. Alright, let's go ahead and get one.
Yep.
It smells like seasoned.
They're harder than chicken and a biscuit. Not overly so.
But it literally tastes like stuffing.
It literally, every spice that you would put in your stuffing are on these crackers. Yep. I'm going to put this guy over here so you can actually see what we're doing.
Yep.
But they're nice, they're wavy.
Not the flavor I expected. I expected more of a turkey flavor just because it's turkey, but yeah.
But it is stuffing.
It absolutely is.
Absolutely, if I had some mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yes, and some turkey.
To make it dip, like mashed potato gravy dip. Am I showing my fat white girlness?
Yes.
But turning mashed potatoes into a dip would be delicious
I've been
with
doing that all my life. So.
Exactly. So, we're going to finish these. These are very good.
Very good, yes.
Like I said, the texture is just a little bit harder than a chicken and a biscuit. And that kind of threw me for the first bite.
It also could be because they're almost expired.
No, they expire in June of 24. I wrote on there.
Oh.
But I'm also now looking forward to that one and put this one in my mouth. Yeah, these are good.
Yeah.
I don't have a rag. Give me a rag.
My new flannel from your mother. It's gonna be.
I actually did that, smarty pants.
I know.
Those are fabulous. Those are like $2, I want to say.
I don't like dressing or stuffing in general, but
fail.
Guess I put that a little too far away. Sorry.
Okay, start again.
So I generally don't like stuffing or dressing in general, but like the taste, I've never not liked the taste. It's just I don't like. I guess more it's the texture.
I hate the texture.
Yeah,
it's so moist.
This will let me get the stuffing taste with Thanksgiving without having to eat stuffing.
Exactly.
So I'm down with that.
Yeah. Perfect. Also, obligatory lesson for those of you who don't know. Stuffing and dressing are the same thing. Stuffing is when you stuff it inside the bird. Dressing is when you cook it on the side. It's the same thing. The location is what determines the name.
Serving size is 14 of these.
That's 2 more than a chicken and a biscuit. Because I know chicken and a biscuit is 12. Because
I'm going to put this right by the leftover ice cream from the last video.
Yeah,
still on the table.
We didn't realize we needed to wash the table. We just put it away.
Oops.
Oops. So let's go cookies.
Okay.
I didn't bring my glasses. These are butter speculatius rich crisp butter cookies.
Butter cookies have always
Butter
been good.
cookies. I'm a big fan of butter cookies.
I don't know why they keep putting them in a sewing tin, but
Aldi, just
I hear you,
because
Bird.
they're German, does a lot of really good winter, Christmas type products. Fail. Nah, now it's on the floor. Alright. So they'll always have a good line of Winternacht products that you can munch on. I'm going to eat the broken Santa head just because he's there. Would you like half
Yeah, I
of
was
the
gonna say,
broken
we can
Santa?
each take half this way.
Sounds good.
Smells like
Oh,
butter cookies.
they do smell like those Danish butter cookies. You want to try one?
I like the smell, but I don't think I want to eat it.
It's very, very reminiscent of a Danish butter cookie that you get in a tin.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinner, they're crispier, they're butterier. They have just more of a oomph to them than the one in the tins. But I just had a brain thought. As opposed to any other thought.
Serving size 3.
You know, honestly, that half, don't put them away yet.
Oh,
I just had the thought. But the half a piece that I had was a lot. In terms of like, that hit a button and I don't need very many more. So
Yeah.
3 cookies would be plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For once, I'm okay with the recommended serving
exactly.
size.
So it's like,
Oh, that one's
I'll
broken.
take this guy in the middle that's maybe not broken yet.
Okay.
But like, he's a big cookie, right? It's like, here's my hand, here's the cookie. He's a big size cookie. And if you look at it and go,
Got a
oh,
really small hand, hold it up to the water bottle. Water bottles are generally...
there you go. It's a water bottle and a cookie. But you might pick this up and go, I can only have 3 of these for however many calories. But then you eat it and you're like, oh, that's perfect.
160 calories.
Wow.
For
That's
3 of them.
That's not bad. That's not bad. You get like 2 Oreos for 100 calories.
140 for 14 of the turkey
Yeah.
crackers, so the stuffing crackers.
So this is like a good after dinner snack kind of idea.
Ah, that's why you didn't put it on.
Yeah. And so the reason that I told him not to put it away was because the next thing that we're going to try is cinnamon bun spread. Now I
Not
bought
actually
this.
Cinnabon. The Cinnabon can sponsor us.
Yeah. It's one of the specially selected black label products. That means it's fancy. And when I bought it, I had no idea what I was going to do with it, but my brain went, "Ooh yeah, I gotta have that." So I bought it, and oh yeah,
Pop.
when I
It's
okay,
gooey.
she's stringy. And when I bought it, the cashier said, "Honey, you're going to want to go back and get 5 or 6 more of those because they're good." And I said, "Well, I don't know if I like it." She's like, "I'll see you in a week." So I decided just now that we're going to try it on the cookies. I brought spoons because originally I was literally just going to try it with a spoon. But then I realized we have cookies that we can put it on.
I mean, we have stuffing crackers, but
We
I
have
don't think that
stuffing.
would be.
So
Wow.
she's thick
Gooey.
and gooey and caramely. Just to give you kind of an idea
It's
of
it's
what's
the
happening.
Slime. It looks like slime, but I bet it doesn't smell or taste like slime.
And it smells like cinnamon bun. It smells like cinnamon toast crunch. It smells like that yummy gooey inside of a cinnamon bun.
Maybe I'm stuffed up because I'm not smelling any.
No?
I'm barely smelling it.
It's not a very strong flavor.
Okay, so I don't
But
know.
if you go into it and think cinnamon,
Yeah.
you're gonna smell cinnamon toast. You're gonna smell cinnamon cereal. It's not a red hot or a cinnamon disc cinnamon.
No.
It's a baked good kind of cinnamon.
Want some cinnamon clover?
It's already broken. I don't know if this is too much or not enough. There you go.
Oh,
I got you.
okie dokie.
But we're just We're just doing a little bit here. I honestly don't know how much is too much.
Nope. Okay.
You want to try mine?
Ooh.
No, still no?
That's a flavor. I know, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Right. Not what I was expecting, but not bad. On some toast or some French toast.
It's good.
I want to dip, but I'm being respectful.
When I had that little bit that I offered to Clover, that she just like smelled and said no thanks, and I licked it, the very first thought I got was cinnamon apples. You know, the cinnamon apple dessert that's baked? That was the very first thought.
Because it does give you that real cinnamon flavor. It's not Cinnabon flavor.
It's not... I don't even know. You pretty much said what I was going to say.
Okay. I don't know if she's right that I need 6 more cans of it, or 6 more jars of it. But I'm darn sure glad I got the one.
Right, yeah.
Before it went out of stock. So.
I think with us, that's probably going to last a while. Just because it is rich.
There's a lot.
And a little goes a long way. Like, that was probably almost too much that you put on that part of the cookie you gave me.
Yeah, that was a lot. When I looked at what I gave you and what I gave me.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
But it's still good.
On top of the cookies, it's maybe too much. Because those cookies are already rich.
That's true.
So I wouldn't suggest that pairing, perhaps.
Or maybe if you like that.
If you're really into sweet, buttery things. But I think for me, that was maybe a little too much.
Alright.
Okay, let's...
So far, all good.
All good. Okay. Now, I already know what you're going to say when you eat them. But
okay.
We have some Moser Roth mini chocolate creamy chocolate balls. Moser Roth is one of their fancy in-house chocolates.
Okay.
Aldi is so good with chocolate because it's all German chocolate. It's all European chocolate. So it's hard to have bad chocolate.
Donk. It's gonna have to kind of...
Yeah.
Okay.
But there you go. Like, we go a lot of times to Russell Stover. They have an outlet store near us so that we can go score some cheap chocolate.
Thanks for sharing. That's not the kind of video this is.
It's okay. If you need to, get it out. Yeah, you're just sneezing. You're just sneezing. Chew it back.
It's not sneezing. Just coughing.
There you go. Chew it back. It's not in my ear, though. Come on.
Right in Mama's ear.
Please keep chewing it back. There you go. There you go. Good. No.
I've had days where I've sounded like that.
I've never been this close to a cat who's trying not to puke before. Okay, I'm gonna go in your ear now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go girl. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but thank you.
Was that a straight ass lip?
I guess. No.
Okay.
It's like she was pressing her nose into my eye. Very weird, but
okay.
If it makes you feel better.
Are you ready to go? Yeah.
Nope. Just stick around some more.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyway.
It smells like I expected it to smell.
It smells like chocolate. So we would typically go to Russell Stover.
My eyelid is wet.
I give up on this story. It's not even a good story anyway.
We go Russell Stover, we buy Clarence candy.
Yeah, pretty much. We go to Russell Stover, we buy a lot of candy. And we keep it in the freezer.
Oh, it's Valentine's? Great. That means all the Christmas candy's on clearance.
Exactly. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's a solid ball.
About to find out.
He's a solid ball. Tastes like chocolate. For those of you who understand different types, qualities of chocolate, he's very, very creamy. He's very, very soft. Like, there's no snap to it. It's not a Hershey bar or a tempered chocolate. Like, he's melting in my fingers. And it's just like coating the whole inside of your mouth. It's so yummy.
If you're a basic bitch like me, it good. It reminds me of the chocolate footballs.
Who made chocolate footballs?
I don't know who made them. You know, the little chocolate football. Sorry, chocolate eggs. Like, it's literally the exact same candy, just wrapped in different forms.
I'm just trying to remember who made them, because the only people I can think about right now is Palmer, and those are evil. They're so bad. I know Hershey made eggs for a while. They're little tiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, very good quality chocolate. Good for munching. I like the little bag. You know, I can't read that.
You know, for someone who just spent so much money on getting new eyes.
They didn't fix my close-up eyeballs.
I know.
They fixed my far-away eyeballs.
It's all I've got left to make fun of you about, alright?
I mean...
You've got plenty to make fun of me about.
Our camera that's so far away, I can almost read all of the little teeny tiny details. Almost.
Did he squint?
Exactly. I wouldn't even have been able to see that.
5 servings per container. Serving size, 5 pieces. Or 6, or 8. They used a really bad font. It doesn't work. It doesn't handle bold very well, but it's the part in bold right there.
Gotcha. I'll say 5.
That's what it looks like. Then my brain says, wait, maybe that's a 6 or an 8. I'm pretty sure it's a 5, though. Or maybe I just need to get laser eyes.
Maybe.
I'm getting old.
Yep, that's a 5.
Okay.
So 5 pieces for 170 calories. Again, totally not bad. Like a Snickers bar. Well, that's a bad example. Because it's got peanuts and protein and caramel and all that other stuff. But a Hershey bar is probably along the same calorie lines, and these are so much better. I don't know.
I thought it was saying serving size, and then about 12. About 12 what? No, serving about 12. Serving size, 1 tablespoon.
Okay. That's
calories
plenty.
per serving, 70.
Wow.
Why are we suddenly concerned about all this anyway? Okay.
But we're going with it. We're doing it. Okay, let's
because
go.
we're not consistent.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're consistently inconsistent.
Like, are we rating things? No.
Not today.
But we're all kind of putting them over here in a line.
I was just kind of lining them up just so they can be seen by the camera.
I'm going to get my old people glasses for these. So I can
this video is not a rating video. Next one maybe. May
exactly.
not be. We don't know.
You never know. Okay.
We
So these are... I learned how to pronounce it. I'm so proud of myself. Sugar.
Sucker.
Sugar.
Sucker.
They're probably German, actually. Cinnamon sugar clusters. They are soft, creamy caramel with pretzel pieces and cinnamon sugar dusting with white confection drizzle.
That's quite a few things all together.
It's kind of like
so
peppermint bark, but with cinnamon toast crunch. That's where my brain is equating it. I love quality packaging. Woo-hoo!
Can you hear me now?
It's so heavy. It's the guy that stands outside the car wash and waves.
The clown that stands outside the car wash and waves. That's it.
Okay.
Ooh,
They're clusters.
Big.
Here. I know there's a name for this kind of snack. Like, I don't want to say granola. And it's not bark. I guess cluster really is the way to go. I know I'm not going to eat all this.
Smells good.
Smells good. Yeah. I apparently found a very large piece of caramel, because I cannot bite into that to save my life. So it's not something you eat in polite company, because you're going to make a mess.
Well, it's good.
It's good.
The flavors all work well together.
The pretzels have the pretzel problem
Of being stale.
Because when you mix a dry pretzel with a wet ingredient, that's just what happens. Some people are perfectly fine with that, and they love chocolate covered pretzels. It's not my jam. But they're not super soggy either. There is still some pop to them. I don't think I'm going to eat all this on camera, so maybe you'll get lucky and get the piece that I mentioned. But those are good.
The caramel is very, very chewy. Excuse me.
You still going?
Still going on the caramel.
I don't remember what I paid for these, but I'd buy them again.
I tried to get a smaller one, and it's still a lot of caramel.
No.
And I'm not complaining.
Right.
It is good.
Excuse me. Water break. So I think with that being said,
stay hydrated.
Let's try the other pretzel one. These are peppermint pretzel stars, which are creamy vanilla dipped pretzels with crunchy peppermint flakes. And these are from Clancy's, which is the more lower level snack tier of Aldi's. Clancy's makes the pub style pretzels, which are the best pretzels I've ever put in my face. You hate them because they're garlic and onion.
Explains why I don't remember them.
Ooh, that's a smell.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how I feel about that. Here, eat one. They smell. But they're cute. They're little stars. They have peppermint.
It's not a bad smell.
Yeah, it's not what I was expecting, I guess.
It definitely brings Christmas to mind.
Yeah.
Pepperminty.
Yeah. I would like these to be chocolate covered instead of vanilla flavored.
I like the vanilla, so I would like to think that if it was chocolate, it would be just as good.
Yeah. I feel like the vanilla competes with the peppermint in my head.
For me, they complement each other nicely.
Yeah. Not high on my list. But in typical fashion, if somebody gave them to me, I would eat them. I'm probably not going to finish this one, though. No? It needs either more of something or less of something. Does it need more peppermint? Maybe. Does it need chocolate instead of vanilla? Maybe. Ironically, I think the pretzel is too hard. Now that I just got done bitching about how pretzels are soft and stale, I think these are too hard.
Tasty as that is, yeah. Okay, so that was a knot where multiple parts of the pretzel all met together, and it's super, super hard.
Gotcha.
That was
Clover, thank you for licking your butt.
That was fun to edit and post.
Yeah.
I think I like them better than the caramel ones, but...
Okay. Well, then you can have this whole bag. Including the one that I ate.
Oh boy.
Woo-hoo.
Pre-chewed.
Pre-chewed. Okay. Let's go with more mint. I can't feel my feet, guys. Hang on. Okay. Okay. So another sugar. Limited edition peppermint cream in dark chocolate.
Sounds like a York peppermint patty to me.
Yeah.
In bar form.
He's big and fancy because he comes wrapped in foil.
Fancy pants.
He's the fancy pants chocolate. He's the sugar.
Fancy pants chocolate.
Fancy pants unicorn, fancy pants unicorn, fancy pants unicorn.
But it's still sealed. For anybody who cares, it's still sealed.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can't just unwrap the foil. You still have to rip it. So anybody like me who's like, I'm just gonna lightly unwrap the foil. It's not really a thing you can do.
Certainly not. Well, no.
I'm making an attempt so I can somewhat put it back in the box. Okay, there we go.
You did pretty good. All things considered.
All things considered. So we have a ginormous, beautifully crafted bar. Ooh, it's so shiny.
If it tastes as good as it looks, we're in business.
Yep. Ooh, it snaps really well. Nothing comes oozing out of the sides. There you go.
It smells good.
Oh, he smells good. I think he's the kind of candy that you don't want to freeze. I don't think he would be good frozen. He's full of gooey peppermint. He's not hard like a fondant, like a York. If I held this upside down, it would probably start to drip.
Eventually.
I could suck it out like a caramello kind of thing.
Fantastic.
But these are really good.
Really good.
These will be something that when they come out next year, I'll buy a couple and put in the freezer. So that in like the middle of July, I'll be like, oh yeah, I got one of those in the freezer. Very, very good.
Very much, yes.
I don't think I've gotten a chocolate yet from Aldi that I hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their chocolate. Go back and rewatch our old videos just to make sure.
Yeah. Their chocolate is. Notice I said hate, not didn't like.
I know.
But all of their chocolate is just really good quality. Especially this Chocure brand. Really good stuff.
You are most probably right, and probably
That's as close as I could get there,
in the
guys.
previous videos that you hate. Just gotta go back and make sure.
It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah, 2 pieces was enough.
2 pieces, like for me, 1 was enough. And I did, half a piece at a time. It's like, oh. So it's definitely one of those candies that you'll snap off 4 pieces.
Which is the serving size.
Which is the serving size. I love it when they do that. And then take it with you and have it with your coffee or with your book or just, it's not a sit at your desk and you shove it in your face kind of candy like a Hershey bar would be.
Challenge accepted.
You make yourself sick.
You would.
If you ate that entire candy bar.
As someone who loves to sit at his desk and shove candy in his face while doing other stuff,
exactly,
without thinking about it, that would absolutely be too much.
Neither one of these. Those balls, you don't want to shove those in your face one after another. That'd be too much for me.
The balls I'd be okay with, but the
cream, yeah.
The cream, yeah.
That'd be too much.
Too much.
Too much, so.
But I also used to eat those football eggs,
True.
One after another, after another, after another, after another.
Exactly. So now we have my second Chocure. I've had him for a while. He's not a special, but he's been in the fridge, so I figured we'd try him as well. He's expired.
Because we gotta have something.
There's gotta be. Oh, he's already broken, man.
Oh no!
What happens when you put him in the fridge and then you move him around, move him around, move him around, move him around. So he is milk caramel.
Caramel.
He's gonna be similar. I'm hoping that he is what Caramello used to be. If anybody's had a Caramello
Milk
20 years ago,
caramel filling,
and then has had a Caramello lately, you know the disappointment I'm talking about. Cadbury got sold to us a long time ago, and it's not nearly as good.
Stretch it out.
Caramello.
Milk chocolate's not super creamy. To be fair, I did pull this out of the fridge only about 20 minutes ago. So he's not completely room temperature. So that does affect it a little bit. But it does give me old school Caramello vibes.
It's very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Again, just like this guy, you're not eating the entire bar. I also didn't show you the bar, but it looks exactly the same. Just milk. So, congratulations.
Pretty much same chocolate, dark versus milk. Different filling. I wonder what other fillings they could put in there that would be good.
They have so many options.
Do they?
They have...
Well, I guess we're going to have to get some more.
Most of them are nuts, unfortunately. Or weird things. They have, like, peanuts and cornflakes. They have almonds. They have toffee and almonds.
Peanuts could work.
Peanuts could work. I'll have to look next time we go and see what you might like. But
weirdly, cornflakes sounds like it might work.
good morning.
Toffee could be good.
I wish they had toffee with no nuts. I know that toffee is made with nuts. Don't come for me in the comments. But
Yeah, bots.
exactly. But I like the flavor of toffee without the almonds in it.
Ta-da.
Those are really good.
Oh, they are very good. We're going to be fighting over those.
It's still in my mouth, so I'm just continuing to enjoy it. Because as it warms up in my mouth, like more of the chocolate flavors are coming out, more of the caramel flavors are coming out.
You purring because you see we're almost done. You know that means you get squeezy meat.
Okay. So this is also sugar. And these are dark chocolate peppermint cookie clusters. Soft creamy caramel with chocolate cookies, dark chocolate, and crushed peppermint. So these are going to be more clustery kind of things. Ooh, hey, I didn't screw that one up. They're all kind of stuck together. Beat them up a little bit more. Maybe we can get a smaller piece. Excuse me. They're all still pretty big. Okay.
Oh, they are.
And this one came out pretty clean. So you can see. Ooh, that's a little dizzy. There you go. They're,
I expect a repeat of the cinnamon sugar pretzels with very chewy caramel.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells good.
Smells good.
Oh.
I don't know if I got any cookie on mine. I feel like mine is an entire disc of caramel. Covered in drizzle. With one little piece of cookie crumb. I'd say 6 out of 10 for me. Not a huge fan.
I thought we weren't rating in this video.
We're not. Of the two, I'd eat the cinnamon over the cookie, over the pretzels. But we're not rating. Okay. I'll put him back in there. Like, what do other pieces look like? What am I supposed to be getting? I'm supposed to be getting this, apparently.
That's a chunky boy.
See, like on this, you can kind of see there's Oreo cookie pieces. And they're like little discs of caramel, I guess? I don't know what's happening.
Yum. That's what's happening. Lots of yum.
Yeah, they're good. Just not my jam.
So, one thing all these have in common is you don't want to eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Yeah, these are definitely not like American snacks.
Every single thing that we've tried so far. It's not something you would want to eat in one sitting.
Exactly.
Like, just sampling it all now, it's like,
I'm getting full.
I'm not getting full, but it's like the thought of going to town munching on any of these. It's like,
maybe those crackers, and maybe it's just because we've had 7 sweet things now.
That's true.
It's like I could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's like I could get down on a cracker. You want to get down on a cracker? Come on, have a cracker.
But then we lose our family-friendly rating.
Oh. Still good. I have to break up the sweet. Maybe we should have done those in the middle. That would have made more sense.
But we don't do things that make sense.
Exactly. We're learning. Whatever.
Speak for yourself. I'm a man, baby. I don't learn.
Okay. Our last one, again from Sugar, are Belgian chocolate waves. Mint flavor. I knew there had to be a description somewhere. Chocolate waves are curved shaped chocolates from Belgium, filled with rice puffs for a crispy delight, created with luscious Belgian chocolate of the highest quality. And they tell me the exact same thing on the other side.
Based on the way it's designed, I was thinking it was a not Pringle that was covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
Instead, it's not Rice Krispies covered in chocolate.
It's a swoops.
Not Rice Krispies in the shape of not Pringles covered in chocolate.
I like the opening design. Oh.
Oh, nope. Oh, it's telling you.
Up.
Oh.
Look at that. It says up. Up. Hey, they come in a little plastic package. I feel so fancy.
And see up.
Ooh. They come in a little tray.
You didn't up that end. See what happened?
This is what happens when you don't up. I'm going to eat from the broken upside.
I'm going to get my own.
So he is, like, he's a little tiny Pringle.
But not.
Smooth on the bottom. He's a little textured on the top.
It is.
It's small.
Yeah. It is tiny.
Yeah. It's definitely smaller than a Pringle. About the size of an Oreo if you ran it over.
Nah.
It's this size compared to her head. You want it?
It's chocolate. Probably shouldn't have it. You know what? Yeah, it's about the size of.
So it's about the size of a teaspoon.
The serving part of a teaspoon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Since he didn't actually show you.
I mean, it's a little bigger.
It's a little
it was
wonky.
flat.
Yeah. It might be the size of a tablespoon. Ooh, but I'm not going to go get one. It's definitely shove the whole thing in your mouth because it broke into 4 pieces. This is boring.
Yeah. You can't taste the rice puffs at all.
I can't taste them, but I can feel them.
I could barely feel them. But you are a little more sensitive to stuff.
I'm a texture person, yeah.
I mean, I am too, but not to the extent you are.
They melt very quickly.
It's good. It's like a hint of mint.
The chocolate without the rice puff in it would be lovely. They could make this flavor in a ball with no crunchy puffy thing. That's what's killing it for me.
I think that if they took that chocolate and the mint, left out the rice puffs, and made it something like this, it would be great. All right.
Yeah, I don't like the rice puffiness.
Yeah, doesn't bother me any.
I can't get behind that.
I guess I'm eating these.
Congratulations. Now you would think, okay, if I'm supposed to up, right?
Yeah.
Why is the packaging this way? Why is it not that way? Because I'm now going to take these and put them back in the package, and everything in my brain is telling me that it needs to go this way. But if I do that...
Well, it's because you're all filthy American.
Bad packaging. You gotta make it go the other way.
Nah.
I don't like that.
It's all your fault.
Whatever, you're gonna eat them in like 47 minutes. Alright. So what was your favorite?
Well, I'm pretty sure we know your favorite was the turkey stuffing crackers.
Excuse me.
Honestly, there really wasn't an extreme standout for me. They were all good in their own ways. Mm-hmm. But nothing really like stood out as an, oh my god, get this every time you see it, every time you go to Aldi if it's there. Nothing stood out like that for me. It's all just, it's good. If you pick it up on an Aldi trip for us to snack on, I'm a snack on it.
Right.
But it's none of it's going to come to the front of my mind as, ooh, pick this up.
Right.
And I think it goes back to the fact that, like you were saying earlier, they're not American-style snacks. Mm-hmm. So they're not meant to be snacked on over a period of time until it's gone in like one sitting.
Right. Yeah, they're not Doritos. So, you're not just going to bag the whole thing.
They're also not something to, like, snack on in the car on a long road trip or whatever.
Right.
Like, when you get there and you're feeling a little hungry, maybe snack on some of these. Maybe at the rest stop, pull them out and snack on a little bit of it. But they're definitely not for like the entire trip while you're going. So I think that's why nothing really stands out as better than anything else for these for me.
Okay. I think for me, the winner was probably the caramel, the milk chocolate caramel. Everything to him is caramel, but there is an A in the word caramel. But I love this because it does remind me of old school caramellos.
There's a U in the word aunt. It's not aunt.
Aunt. Baz.
You said it so slow and drawn out, it took me a second to realize you were saying vase.
Sorry about the vase.
Can we just say vase like normal people?
Lunch in your vase.
Balls. So I think this is the winner for me, and I'm going to eat this over the the course of the next couple days.
Not if I get to it first. That's what you get for saying vase.
And then probably my runner-up is the other candy bar, because again, it's just very, very high quality. It feels special. Like, you're not a candy guy, I get that, but it just feels more upscale than opening 5 little foil packages of a York patty, or just eating a candy bar.
Yeah, I could see it as a treat. Like, okay, I spent the entire day busting my rump cleaning the house.
Right.
Now I'm going to sit down, have myself a little snack. I think I'm going to have some of this peppermint cream.
Exactly.
Because I earned it.
That's what I envision. It's not an eat it at your desk kind of snack. We're not turning the camera around, but it's very much a sit down with a cup of tea, or in my case, a cup of Pepsi, with a book,
or even a cup of coffee,
and have a moment, a cup of coffee, whatever your cup is, and enjoy it. Like, do I have to get up in 20 minutes and cook dinner? But for right now, I have chocolate kind of moment. So
yeah,
that's for me. I think, unfortunately, if there was a loser, and they're not, none of them are losers.
No.
But for me, the worst for me were the swoops.
Yeah, based on what you were saying, it's not a surprise because of the rice puffs.
They have the rice puffy texture that you think of a Crunch, but it's teeny tiny texture. So like a Nestle Crunch has a bigger puff in it, and it feels deliberate, where this just makes the whole thing feel kind of gritty, and after the chocolate melts away, you're just left with a mouthful of funky rice puff, and that's gross.
Which means you're not eating it fast enough.
I want to enjoy my food.
That's why you eat it fast, to show you enjoy it.
I've done that for a long time. I would like to slow down a little bit. Savor it here, not here. What? Does that mean it's time for me?
I wasn't falling asleep.
So I think that's going to do it for now for our Aldi adventures of the new year.
Yay!
Yay, I think we had a pretty good haul.
Oh, I guess this is technically our first video of the year, too, so Happy New
yeah,
Year.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
2024.
We don't know when we'll be back. Probably like a month or so. We'll have more food.
Yeah, because we gotta find stuff. We gotta find stuff that we haven't done, and not everyday stuff. Like anybody can grab a pack of Oreos.
Exactly.
And it's like, and I don't want to do like, oh, here's the newest flavor Oreo.
Right. I don't want to. We have to
Because at the end of
figure
the
out
day, an Oreo's an Oreo.
what our gimmick is, I guess, to put it in old showman's terms. Anybody can go to the store and go, oh, there's a new flavor of Doritos, let's try it. I don't want to be those people. Not that those people are bad. I love those people. I watch those people. But
I want to try the stuff like this that I don't want to say nobody, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who's tried every single one of these in their own video, and they probably have actual followers and subscribers and all that, whatever. But there's not nearly as many people doing this as there are the mainstream stuff.
Exactly. And I want to try foods that I assume that we're going to like. Because right now, for where we are in this journey of trying YouTube, it makes no sense for us to buy things to try them if we don't think we're going to like them.
Yeah.
Like, why are we going to go try wasabi peas and yogurt pretzels and kombucha? We don't like any of those things. You can like them and that's great, but we don't like them. So we're not going to try those probably ever. So, sorry about that. We're going to try the things we like. It could try.
But also another thing is, it's like, this is giving us an opportunity for new things for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, I know I like Oreos. I don't need to try Oreos.
Exactly. Would I? Like, honestly, I probably never would have tried those crackers. I remember seeing those crackers back in October and November and going, really? Turkey stuffing crackers? That's stupid. And then I saw a couple other people try them, and they raved about them. And I'm like, well, let's try them and let's see how we like them. And we like them. And I hopefully...
We'll keep that in mind for future purchases.
Yeah. And I hope that as we gain more subscribers and you guys see us and you understand that we are no BS people. Like, we're not ever going to lie to you and say, I love these cinnamon clusters. These choker cinnamon clusters are the best clusters I've ever had.
And then as soon as the camera's off, go,
whoa, exactly. Like, they are really good. But you're our friends. We want to give you the honest answer. So if you were sitting across from us in my living room, which is basically what you're doing right now, I would give you an honest answer. I would say, oh my God, this thing is good, this thing is bad. And we're just doing it digitally. So I'm not going to try food I don't want to try. You're not going to try food you don't want to try. And hopefully. So we just have to keep looking for food that looks interesting to us that we can eat. That's really what our niche is, but how that fits into the grand algorithm of the YouTubeverse, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we have like 2 followers now, so hi.
Hi guys, thanks.
We appreciate you.
So we got our little trip coming up at the end of the month. Maybe we'll find a couple more things we can stock up on.
I think so. We're going down. I'm doing a half marathon in Florida. We live in Florida, obviously. In Central Florida. So we'll find a couple things down there. Maybe we'll take you along.
We're gonna have to start going out of our way for places that we go to all the time like this.
Right.
We're gonna have to start going out of our way.
Yeah.
So
we are very much creatures of habit. Didn't know this turned into like a mukbang, but
yeah.
But we're creatures of habit.
We kicked me and said it's time to wrap it up.
It's like, stop talking. I want squeezy meat. But we go to the same places all the time, and we get the same food all the time, and we need to get out of our comfort zone.
We do.
So.
All right. Well.
But for now, thanks for our stream of consciousness conversation.
A little rambling there.
It's a little bit of a ramble, but you know.
So now we just need a catchphrase from two weirdos on a couch.
We don't have a catchphrase.
Or just
yet.
weirdos on a couch, I guess.
So-
We're not even a number because sometimes we're three weirdos on the couch.
Exactly. So until we see you next time, stay weird, I guess. Bye.
Works for me.
I don't know where my remote went.
Have an opening.
I know.
So, but we have a special guest with us today.
We do.
Clover.
What?
You even looked at the camera almost on command.
That was a good reveal. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Daddy. Oh, yeah.
I know what you got, Daddy. Going to town.
It's on your chin.
It's for later, Mommy.
Ugh. The space heater really warms up that smell.
Sorry, bloopers, not boopers. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh,